What's up guys, Cloudie here checking in from the America server, and today we have received the second patch of November, so let's quickly go through what we have here. First and foremost, of course, we have Gremory, the new character, who is one of the primal demons. We'll shortly go through her skills and stuff, but just in a quick way, so we don't spend too much time on her. She comes, of course, with her own step-up summon, with an extra costume. And funny, this was pointed out by one of my friends just now, that basically all new heroes come now as a 5-star and we get a step up summon, so it's like they skip on the 4-star costumes and give you a 5-star costume for extra money. That's very smart of them. Thank you, Westphal. Let's see, Christmas costumes. So this is the first batch. We can assume there will be more. Yeah, some of them are quite pretty. I really like Kara there. Glambis is really cute too. Laudia is nice, although she has some issues now with being either invisible or not having her motions, and because of that we will be getting an emergency maintenance in a couple hours today. Let's see, so yeah, these signature motions, I really like the Kara one, I think it's super cute. Moving on, we have the special event where the Light of Fate shines, featuring Yuria. This is the event from last year with some decent rewards. We will go over those in a bit. Estel's special order for beginners has been extended until further notice, and the Estel's jumping order has been extended too. Sadly not reset. We were expecting to get some new stuff from her, but yeah, for us who already have completed this, it's not so nice. But if you are not done with this yet, then it could be great. Now, Rebel Clause's special dungeon has been added to the memory event, so you can go through it even if you have missed it, and you can get some rewards for spending 20k stamina as usually. The good part here is that if you already have Clause, then you can get one of his unique items instead of this stage, so on stage 7, which is kind of nice because with the discount now you can buy him for fairly cheap, and you still get a unique weapon or unique ticket for her, unique treasure. So that's kind of nice. Moving on, we have a soul weapon rearrange ticket, which is this is like saving you some rubies when you are re-rolling the stats on your soul weapon. So this is not a selector, it's just a free roll, so it saves you like 200 rubies per roll. Not bad, not too great. I mean, yeah, I guess it's saving you some rubies. Now this is tied to an event, which we will check in a moment. Let's see. Now this one is actually my favorite part of the patch, which is the skill focus change. When the background turns black as your characters are casting. Now, as you would know, in a raid, this looks like your screen is constantly flashing black and back, and it's just really like looking at a disco light or something. I really hated it. A lot of people have been asking to turn this feature off for as long as the game has existed. It's really annoying, I think. And finally, Vespa did some change. You can change this effect now between high, medium, and low. And of course they show that this is how the normal battle screen is. There still is a little bit of flashing. You can still see the picture darkening a bit, but it's not as bad. It's not like the background completely disappearing. I would have liked if there was simply an off option for this, but yeah, I guess we can live with the low one. Maybe they just couldn't take it completely out, but it's already a step forward that you can just turn this down, so it's not that distressing on your eyes. And yeah, I kind of like this. Also, I think this was added later in the review, that there is now an app guard system in the client itself. Basically, this is supposed to be cheat prevention, so people can't modify the files of the client itself. Whether this works or not is a good question, but it should make cheating a bit harder, so good on them. Let's see, challenge rage, so Torp will be the next one, and they say that they have increased his health by 50%, but reduced his shield by 20%. So I guess he needed some changes in terms of balancing, especially because his shield could be destroyed by like Seraph, so that made him rather easy. And then the next party challenge raid will be Satria again, with some unique weapon fragments. Now there are some bug fixes, like appearance issues and class buffs and stuff like that. Nothing really fancy, and that's really all of the patch. And what I'm really missing here is any word or feedback about the balance changes. Will there be more? Are they gonna reconsider some of the stuff they did in the previous patch? They do not say anything about that. There is no mention of the techno magic or the gold changes, which should have been nice. I was really waiting for those. And the soul stone drop rate from Soul Judgment. They also mentioned that in the dev talk, and there is no word of that yet. So well, they did say that some of that will only be done until like mid-December, so it's entirely possible that we will get them somewhere next month, whether in the first or the second patch. But yeah, there is no word of that, so that's a bit disappointing. I'm really happy about the skill focus effect changes. That's really good for the game. I think I think it's just not good to have a flashing screen all the time. And yeah, the rest is like alright-ish. Let's see what else we have. So we have Gremory, of course. Quickly going through, she seems to be like a ranged magic support assassin with like healing reduction, attack down, magic amp. So she could be like a low invest support character, mainly tailored for techno magic raids. From what I can see from people who have tested her a bit, her damage is kind of lackluster, and she is not really good to be a solo character in any other endgame content like trials or eclipse or shockmeme or anything. So seems to be mostly tailored for techno magic raids, which is like alright-ish. I think her looking at, unless her damage scaling is really off the charts, I think she will not be a terribly good DPS. But she seems like a decent supporter, which she can run with even a low investment. Not gonna go too much into her now because that will be a separate video, I think. But yeah, she seems alright, but kind of gets the magic treatment where she isn't allowed to be like game-breaking OP. Not that we wish for game-breaking, but I don't think she contends with the recent physical heroes that were released, like Cloudie or Isolette or DLK or stuff like that. So yeah, it's alright. I mean, for a support hero, she's pretty good. Let's see what else. So we have the Light of Fate event. Oh, sorry, where the Light of Fate shines. So basically, we get an entry daily to the story dungeon and then special dungeon, for which we get some Cloth of Fate rewards, and this we can turn in at the shop. It's the pretty basic concept of events. Now we have some protection of the God King here, which is pretty nice. A 1-star unique treasure, that's also nice. Random techno magic gear, that's alright-ish. Soul fragments, yeah, that's not too bad. And there is some gold actually, which is also pretty nice. So yeah, it's like alright, not too bad. The gold boxes give 30 million gold each, and I think you can buy 4 of them. Yeah, so that's like 120 mil gold, so not too bad. Yeah, it would have been nice to. Yeah, I mean, this is an alright event. It's just nothing new because we had this last year too, I think. Moving on, we have some normal events. We received the Transcendence Day again. Now, sadly, they still haven't really done anything about people who have everything transcended either to the max or above these levels. So, for me, this means that I will only get, like, I think both the 2 and 3 rewards just once, because I have everyone at 3 at least, except for Gremory now. So, I guess getting Gremory will push this up there. But if you do not have all characters at this range yet, then yeah, it's a nice event. You get some stuff, and this will last 2 weeks, so until the maintenance on the 8th of December. Also, we are getting a Hero Awakening and Transcendence discount, so you get to spend less gold on it. That's nice. And we have a Heroes in Double Kinship Rate event, which makes, yeah, it's alright. Nothing else, nothing fancy, really. The Transcendence event rewards are nice. I mean, unique weapon fragments, unique treasure fragments, those are always good to have. Now, this is the surprise weekend on time event. What this means is that you need to log in on these days, and I think you get the rewards every day. It's kind of unclear from the description, but I would say you probably get them every day. And each time you will get 5 of these soul weapon rearrange tickets. Once again, this is not a soul weapon transfer ticket, and you cannot select the stats that you rearrange. It just gives you a free roll on your soul weapon, which is alright, because like 5 of these tickets, that's actually 1k rubies if it's like 200 rubes per roll. So maybe you get lucky and get a very good roll on your soul weapon. Remember, it's like 70% maximum on a stat and I think 20% bonus stat, so that's the best you can get. So yeah, I mean, maybe you get lucky. I know a lot of people have spent extremely huge amounts of rubies on trying to reforge their soul weapons or re-roll their soul weapons, so getting a few free rolls is not too bad. But it's very RNG without the selector. So yeah, log in on these days and you get them for free. Moving on, there is like a mini event linked to their Facebook page. Basically, we need to like and love and whatever, and this will unlock coupon codes that Vespa will be sharing. The event period lasts until the 19th of November. So yeah, this is like an advertisement event where we will be getting some coupon codes as we get like shares and reactions and whatnot. I think reaching 4,000 should not be too hard. We will probably be getting them, so if you have a Facebook account and you do not mind advertising for Vespa, then go ahead and do all of these. So special shop. Now I quickly went through this, and as always, I do not advertise for Vespa and I do not recommend anyone to buy stuff. I quickly checked and there was, well, I was interested in the costume ticket, but this is kind of a scam because it costs about $30 to get the 4 costume tickets, which on the current discounted price you can buy for 6,000 rubies, and the Black Friday shop has 9,000 rubies for the same amount, so also for like $30. So basically you could buy 4 costumes and still have 3,000 rubies left for the exact same amount of real money. So if you are considering buying this and you haven't bought that ruby pack yet, I would recommend you buy the ruby package instead, because it's just better worth for your money. Yeah, and I think yeah, well, I mean, okay, you get 600 here, but that's still 600 versus 3,000, so I would say that's still a better deal, and you might be able to use those Black Friday tokens, whatever, to buy something from the token shop. Now the other stuff I was looking at was this one, because it has protection of the God King in it, but this is also like $30. I think that's like super overpriced. 2,000 soul fragments is like what, that's 10 judgments, I guess, and you get 2 of these with it. It's like I would like protection of the God King, but I think it's just too expensive for that amount. But you can buy these twice a week and then it resets, so you could buy this 4 times, but like, do you want to spend $120 on like 8 protection of the God Kings? I don't know. Other than that, haven't really seen much interesting stuff, except maybe this Goodbye, could be, okay, 2020 Rollbook Part 1, which will be released on the 1st of December. So this is like, you get, after buying this every day you log in, you will get one of these rewards. I assume this will be like $100, but it has quite a lot of stuff in it, like 5k rubes, unique ticket, tier 5 ticket, which will give you like a unique weapon or a unique treasure, I think, if you already have it. And yeah, there is a bunch of stuff in that. So Lua's artifact ticket, Lua's unique weapon ticket, that's quite nice. These make it probably worth, although there is no soul weapon in there. So, but even the artifact tickets. So I think in terms of value for money, this is probably pretty nice. I would consider this one. The rest of the stuff doesn't look too good. So yeah, kind of on the expensive end. I would have liked the God King one if it was like cheaper, and I think this one is especially a scam. Like, if you do not plan on buying both the rubies and the costumes, then I would just buy the rubies and buy the costumes that you want. So yeah, and that's basically the patch, guys. We have, of course, a new APK file, for which I will put the link into the description of this video, and that's essentially it. I'm most hyped about the blinking change, really. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys. Do you like any of the costumes? I know a lot of people love the Glambis one. I personally like Kara, I think. And what you think of Gremory? There are still testing ongoing, and I will be making my own video about her, but yeah, she seems alright. So yeah, this has been Cloudie for now. See you in the next one, guys. Bye bye.